White Chicks is a 2004 American buddy cop comedy film written, produced and directed by Keenen Ivory Wayans, and also written and produced by Wayans brothers Shawn and Marlon Wayans, who also both starred in the lead roles. The film was released in the United States on June 23, 2004. The film was produced by Revolution Studios and distributed by Columbia Pictures. The plot revolves around whiteface drag, as two African-American FBI agents disguise themselves as two Caucasian women. Despite negative critical reviews, the film was a financial success. Plot: Kevin and Marcus Copeland are two FBI agents and masters of disguise that are posing undercover as two shop owners when three men walk in, with what appears to be ice cream, and ask for the payment for the ice cream. Kevin and Marcus put on a play for them until they reveal themselves to be FBI. They subdue the delivery men and open the containers and realize it really is ice cream, vanilla. Just then, another three guys walk in, saying that the ice cream is here, and then realize the two are FBI. They have a shootout and then flee along with the real delivery men, confusing Kevin and Marcus. They get scolded by the chief. The chief holds a briefing for socialite kidnappings that were assumed to be done by Ted Burton, and that the Wilson sisters, Brittany and Tiffany Wilson, are the next target. He says he needs someone to be their bodyguard. Simultaneously, Kevin and Marcus walk in saying they want in on the case, and the chief accepts them. They pick up the Wilsons at the airport and drive them to the Hamptons. In the car, the sisters explain why they're there. Then, they say that their Pomeranian likes fresh air and tells Kevin to open a window, but the dog almost falls out of the window, making Kevin drive uncontrollably until they fall out of the road. The sisters each get a tiny cut on their faces and refuse to leave the hotel they've stopped at. Kevin has an idea, which Marcus reluctantly agrees with, and calls Josh, a makeup artist who disguises them as the Wilson sisters. At the hotel, while posing as the Wilson sisters, Kevin and Marcus meet Brittany and Tiffany's three best friends, Karen, Tori and Lisa. As well as their revolves also sisters Megan and Heather Van Dergeld. They also encounter Karen's abusive boyfriend, Heath, a broke, out-of-work actor, and Russ, Heath's best friend and the Van Dergeld sisters' party boy. They also go out shopping, making a hilarious scene at the mall, and making Gina, Marcus's wife, suspect he's cheating on her. Latrell Spencer, a wealthy black man that prefers white women, takes an interest in Marcus, thinking that he is actually the real Tiffany Wilson. While at a magazine reception, Kevin and Marcus embarrass the Van Dergeld sisters. A date with Marcus Tiffany is then auctioned off to Latrell during a charity dinner. Kevin takes advantage of the situation and asks Denise Porter, a reporter he met who's doing a piece on Warren Van Dergeld, out on a date, pretending that he is Latrell, as Denise has a history of dating rich men. When Marcus goes on his date with the real Latrell, and makes Latrell want her even more, Kevin steals the keys to Latrell's car and house. When Kevin and Denise arrive at Latrell's house, Kevin is mauled by Latrell's giant dog, prompting Denise to leave, but eventually falls for him. Through this date, Kevin learns that Burton turned on Mr. Van Dergeld and tucked away $100 million. This sets the motive for the scheme. At a nightclub, Kevin and Marcus embarrass the Van Dergelds again, and Karen drinks heavily and unintentionally lets it slip that Mr. Van Dergeld is penniless, and has only recently paid Karen's own father back for loans he has lent him. The next day, Latrell and Russ wake up and discover they did it. Also, Gina goes to the hotel and finds Marcus with Brittany Wilson, and gets mad at him. Meanwhile, the real Brittany and Tiffany see their faces on a magazine and they realize that two people are impersonating them. They go to the hotel that their clones were seen in, and Gomez and Harper, two other FBI agents, mistaking them for Kevin and Marcus after searching their room through suspicion, undress the girls in front of the chief. This leads to the chief finding out that Marcus and Kevin have been impersonating the Wilson sisters. Because of this, the chief fires the both of them. Later, Kevin and Marcus find out that, due to his bankruptcy, Mr. Van Dergeld along with Heath has been behind the socialite kidnappings in order to save himself and his family from poverty, and they manage to capture Mr. Van Dergeld before he succeeds. At the fashion show, After Meghan and Heather Van Der Gijl are embarrassed and Kevin and Marcus interrupt the show, a shootout occurs. Van Der Gijl takes one of the real Wilson sisters and Marcus hostage, and Latrell takes a hit from a bullet shot by Mr. Van Der Gijl to protect Marcus, only to be alarmed and enraged to discover not that Marcus is actually Mali, but rather, that he's actually black. Lucky for him, Latrell soon meets the real Wilson sisters, much to his delight. After Van Der Gijl's arrested, Marcus apologizes to his wife Gina after realizing that being a female is a hard task, and also because he'd been ignoring Gina for his job. Denise falls for Kevin, after Kevin saves her from Van Der Gijl, who tried to kill her for exposing his crime on camera. Tori, Lisa, and Karen say that they like Marcus and Kevin more than Brittany and Tiffany. They all agree to stay friends and go shopping. Cast: Shawn Wayans as Kevin Copeland, Marlon Wayans as Marcus Copeland, Busy Phillips as Karen Guglerstein, Jessica Kofel as Tori, Jennifer Carpenter as Lisa, Jaime King as Heather Van Der Gijl, Brittany Daniel as Meghan Van Der Gijl, Terry Crews as Latrell Spencer, John Hurd as Warren Van Der Gijl, Frankie Faison as Section Chief Elliot Gordon, Lachlan Monroe as Special FBI Agent Jacob Harper, Eddie Velez as Special FBI Agent Vincent Gomez, Maitland Ward as Brittany Wilson. Her signature color is blue, Anne Dudek as Tiffany Wilson. Her signature color is pink, Rochelle Aitt as Denise Porter, John Reardon as Heath, Stephen Graham as Russ, Casey Lee as Tony, Fournet Chambers as Gina Copeland, Drew Sidora as Shawnice, David Lewis as Josh, Heather McDonald as Saleswoman. Reception. Critical response: this film received poor reactions from critics. Rotten Tomatoes gives it an aggregate rating of only 15% based on 121 reviews. Film critic Richard Roper put the film at number 1 on his list of the worst films of 2004 amongst claims of unconvincing prosthetics and racism. It was nominated for 5 Razzies, including Worst Picture, Worst Actress for the Wayans Brothers in Drag, Worst Director, Worst Screenplay and Worst Screen Couple, but failed to win any of those awards. Box office: the film grossed $70,831,760 at the U.S. box office and $113,048,997 worldwide and has become popular on broadcast cable. Soundtrack: Latin Thugs Euro Cypress Hill, Miss Hilton Euro The Pen 15 Club, Shake It Euro Jesse James, 1,000 Miles Euro Vanessa Carlton, Realist Niggas Euro 50 Cent, Notorious B.I.G. White Girls Euro Mighty Casey, Dance City Euro Oscar Hernandez, Trouble Euro P. N.K., You Can't Touch This Euro MC Hammer, Dance, Dance, Dance Euro The Beach Boys, Guantanamo Euro Jose Fernandez Diaz, It's My Life Euro No Doubt, I Got That, Boom Boom Euro Britney Spears featuring Yin Yang Twins, Bounce Euro Stock, I See Green, Get Low Euro Lil Jon and the East Side Boys featuring Yin Yang Twins, Crazy in Love Euro Beamka Copyright, Jay-Z, It's Tricky Euro Rooney Euro DMC. This Love Euro Maroon 5, No Control Euro Black Fire, I Wanna Know Euro Joe, Tipsy Euro J-Quan, Satisfaction Euro Benny Benassi, Let's Get It Started Euro Black Eyed Peas, Move Your Feet Euro Junior Senior, I Need Your Love Tonight Euro Elvis Presley. Home media: DVD was released in Region 1 in the United States on October 26, 2004, and also Region 2 in the United Kingdom on February 28, 2005. It was distributed by Columbia TRI-Star. Home entertainment. Sequel: in 2009, a sequel to the film was announced by Sony. Sony later announced that they had cancelled the film before they could begin filming. In 2013, Marlon Wayans confirmed an interest in reviving the sequel's production. Marlon has stated that we unregistered trademark rethinking about it, actually seriously talking about doing it. Unregistered trademark the one thing that everybody begs us to do. Wayans went on to recount how an audience in Australia was positively thrilled when he quoted the movie, responding with a rousing applause. Gabriel Iglesias posted a picture saying on the set of White Chicks 2 with Marlon Wayans. Good times. In April 2014, Marlon stated that he wants to do a sequel to the film. See also, Cross-dressing in film and television, Some Like It Hot, a 1959 comedy film starring Marilyn Monroe, Tony Curtis and Jack Lemmon. Similar story, in which two male musicians dress as women to hide from gangsters in Florida. References. External links, official website, White Chicks at the Internet Movie Database, White Chicks at Allmovie, White Chicks at Rotten Tomatoes, White Chicks at Box Office Mojo.